Famous Autopsies Part 25 JFK Trigger Warning. There are at least a handful of conspiracy theories surrounding the life and death of President John F. Kennedy. I suppose this video is a hybrid of both an autopsy video as well as a death caught on camera. Though I can't show the raw footage, there is a video of the incident that is chilling to say the least. Shortly after the noon hour of November 22, 1963, calamity was born as shots rang out through Dealey Plaza. JFK was taking part in a downtown Dallas motorcade, which he was advised against. The president slumped towards the First Lady, who quickly threw her arms around him. It took her a few moments to recognize that John had caught a bullet in his upper right shoulder that allegedly exploded out of his throat. He was also struck in the head. His face grew ghostly as blood began spewing from his wounds. Texas Governor John Connally, who was in the same vehicle, was also shot by the same bullet. The incident concluded with a blood-spattered Lincoln, two women on the verge of becoming widows, and a troubled, traumatized public. Connally later recovered from his wound. The examination: in the back of the right shoulder is a 7.4mm oval wound. The supposed exit wound is in the front of his lower throat, which is large and gaping in comparison to the entrance wound. There is a large jagged wound on the top back of the head region measuring 13 centimeters. In this area, the scalp, bone, and brain tissue is mangled. Pieces of scalp and bone had been completely shot off, with brain tissue spilling out. There is a smaller lacerated wound located near the center base of his skull. A great deal of his right cerebral hemisphere of his brain was basically destroyed. There is note that his brain was removed and preserved, but it strangely disappeared. Officially, nobody has any knowledge that could lead to its whereabouts to this day. The initial treating doctors claimed that he believed the throat wound was actually the point of entry. By the time of the examination, JFK had life-saving therapies which made the wound larger, which in fact can make things tricky for some coroners. Sadly, his autopsy just doesn't offer the answers that we crave, just more questions. I would love to hear what you believe.